Alright, so we had some reveals of some toys from Transformers Rise of the Beasts, those being Bumblebee and Battletrap from Studio Series. We'll take a look at Battletrap first, and he was already revealed a couple weeks ago, but we got the official reveal here, and he looks cool. He has a very cool design. I think it looks pretty accurate to what we see in the trailer. The biggest difference being that he has the engine block on his chest in the trailer, but not on the toy. But he looks good. I really dig the robot mode. I love the face sculpt, man. It looks so freaking cool. Again, like I said in my video on the trailer, I've heard some people hate on the face, but I dig it. It looks super awesome. The alternate mode looks cool. I feel like there's not too much to say about it. It has been pointed out before that you can just kind of see his hands on the boom on the back, and I only just now noticed that in these pictures. And I don't know, like, sure, it's there, it's annoying, they probably could have done something else, but I don't really mind. I don't know. As a toy so far, I think this looks pretty cool. One thing to watch out for though, there of course was another price hike with this. It's only like $1 more, but man, they just keep on doing this. I feel like we just got one, what, this past year? Like, I feel like Voyagers just became $33.99, and now here they are at $34.99 going by Battletrap. And also his bio contains some spoilers, since, you know, Studio Series has the backdrop and has a little bio stating what's going on in the scene. And here's a spoiler warning just in case you don't want to hear anything. I'll leave a little pause here just in case you can skip. I'll make this a chapter in the video so you can move to the next spot. But it mentions him chasing the human characters for a transwarp key, which again is interesting. That goes along with some other leaks that were also kind of confirmed with the trailer. It was the same leak that mentioned that Stratosphere was going to be in the movie and played by John DiMaggio. Same one that mentioned that Wheeljack's head had changed and a few other things, and it mentioned transwarp keys, so there's another thing to add to it, which is very interesting. And that's the end of the spoiler section for Battletrap. So yeah, on the whole, I think this is a pretty cool looking toy, pretty solid. There's not really much I can complain about. I'm very excited for this one. Taking a look at Bumblebee, on the whole, I do like it, although I do have my issues with this one. I think the robot mode really nails the proportions, and overall looks fairly accurate to what we see. The only issue is on the physical toy that we have pictures of, the head looks pretty bad, I'm not even gonna lie. But if you look at the render images from Sam Smith's Instagram page, which I'll link to below, you can see that it looks a lot better. Now, maybe the paint budget wasn't there because for some reason the blade of his sword is also not painted. So there really is just a few things that kind of makes you say, what the heck's going on, man? So yes, if this head ends up being final, like, it'll be definitely unfortunate, but hey, maybe this figure will be a customizer's dream. I don't know. I definitely might paint a few details on it. Other than that, you know, the robot mode I think looks fine. I'm not a big fan of the wheel placement on the legs. They just look kind of odd. And then he has a decent backpack, although it looks pretty similar to the backpack of the Clunker Bumblebee. Now, it has been stated that this is a new mold entirely. There are no shared parts between any figures, despite the obvious shared engineering. So it just looks similar, but hey. Then the Chimera mode looks pretty cool too. You can kind of see the arms jutting out from the bottom, especially when you look at it from the sides, but again, that's not something that really bugs me. I'm not too picky about kibble for the most part. It's gotta be really bad to bug me. Now, I'll pop up with a brief spoiler section here as well to give you some extra time. I'll do the same thing with there being a chapter, so if you wish to skip ahead, please do so. But his backdrop is from the volcano fight, which I assume will be the final battle of the movie, and is probably what we see at the end of the trailer. And hey, if that's accurate, I guess that means that Bumblebee won't die, or if he does die, it'll only be very brief and he'll get brought back, and maybe that's how he gets his off-road Camaro form. Especially since it was pointed out to me that Bumblebee's rims change when it's the other Camaro form, and when he gets stabbed by Scourge, they're silver, but on the off-road Bumblebee, they're black. And of course, there could be some mess ups with the CGI, or maybe something will change between now and then, but otherwise, that does imply that he'll get his mode after being stabbed by Scourge. So maybe Bumblebee won't die, or again, he'll just get brought back, which I kind of hope they don't really do that again, since they already did that in the Bumblebee movie. But that's it for spoilers on Bumblebee. Yeah, I like this guy. He definitely has issues, but I'm sure he'll be an okay figure. He doesn't really bug me a whole lot. I don't know what else to say. I think he looks fine, although definitely with some issues. But tell me, what do you guys think about these figures? Are you going to get them? Which one do you like more? Are you unhappy? How do you feel about this latest price hike on Voyagers? Let me know down in the comments. As always, I want to give a big thanks to everyone for watching, and have a good one.